So let's skip to the back and let's see if we get anything. Oh, Pharaoh Seed. Got a Pharaoh Seed to start us off. Nothing super huge would be able to come out here unless like that. Okay, there's our little triple we need now. Other than that, there's another full art. There we go. Hey guys, Georgia here. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what time it is. Today we're going to be opening up some more Phantasmal Flames. We're still continuing with our little one plaque blisters. We have 4 of these right here to symbolize, because we already opened up 72 of these things. With these 4 included, we're going to open up 2. But that's because this is going to be a 2-parter. We're putting up Phantasmal Flames versus White Flare and Black Bolt. All these are from ETBs. So, what surprised me, I was thinking it was going to be 16 or 18 and 18 and be 36, but nah, it's 36 White Flare and 36 Black Bolt. So we're going to have this first video be Black Bolt versus, or White Flare. We're going to have this video be White Flare versus Phantasmal Flames. And then in the next one, we're going to be doing Black Bolt and Phantasmal Flames. So make sure you stick around and let's see what we get. Okay, so we have possibilities here of God packs. So we're going to be doing our trick that we've done before, where we just skip if we don't see something at the start. And we're starting with a reverse energy. Oh, no, it's not that. If we get a reverse energy, that means we have the God pack maybe in hand, but we're just going to be skipping through if we don't. So nothing there. Let's do our 9. And then we're going to skip to Phantasmal. But that's what's the possibility of happening here with White Flare and Black Bolt. There could be God packs. You never know. Let's skip to the back. And let's see if we get anything. Oh, Pharaoh Seed. Got a Pharaoh Seed to start us off. Nice illustration rare. Right here at the beginning. So we're going to put it on this side, and it's going to have the silver crown because White Flare. So silver crown, going to go right there, and we're going to just keep going on from there. So hopefully we see a lot more of those illustration rares, because again, this is an illustration rare set basically. Whole bunch of illustration rares here that are possible. So we're going to see what possibilities we could get. Again, we could get a lot of Master Balls and Pokeballs too, but like that, our Pokeball right there. But other than that, we're just going to put them to the side and then sleeve them up later. It's a Pokeball. I'm going to sleeve it up in a bit. But other than that, nothing else really comes to mind. We don't really have to worry about it, because we're just trying to see if we got a God pack like this. We could get a God pack, which we didn't. But from there, we're just going to go straight to the back. See if anything else comes out, which a Keldeo EX is obviously going to be something that we do sleeve. So straight to the back though. I'm not going to take down an illustration rare. Been a while, not really. Been a while since we opened up White Flare and Black Bolt. Ever since Mega Evolution came to town, we haven't been opening it obviously, but here we made our comparison with Mega Evolution as well with White and Black. So it depends again. When usually we do try to do that, we make comparisons with previous sets. This one is a special set though, so not like it's gonna have the exact same type of sauce. It's gonna be a little bit different, but other than that, we're just trying to see how these turn out. Again, this would have been an ETB, but we have them all mixed up in the sense that there are some that are here together, but they were in a bag, so all separated in total together. The ETBs got mixed up, so we'll see ETB if it's a hit amount or not. It doesn't really end up affecting, because in total it's all in the same thing anyways. But so far with those 2 Pokeballs, EX, another full art, and an illustration rare, it's not horrible amounts. Again, here, theme of the day, quantity over quality is what we've been seeing. Obviously we want quality, because again, there's still a lot of big ass cards here for White Flare. But other than that, nothing super huge would be able to come out here Unless like that. Okay, there's our little triple. We got ourselves a triple, guys. Here's our illustration rare, our Pokeball, and our EX. Our Pokeball and EX just go to the side for now. Illustration rare will be taking the sleeve and going straight to the back with our Pharaoh Seed. So right there, if you're keeping count, we already have more than 9 hits. So if that was just one ETB, you can see you get pretty lucky with these, or sometimes you do get unlucky, depending on what we got mixed up. We did get some good stuff in the end. So first one, pretty good. Got like 9 hits exactly, I think. We got 4 right there, and then we got 5 right here. So yeah, 4 hits exactly, 3 Pokeballs, 2 illustration rares, 2 EXs, and 2 full arts. So that was our ETB amounts right there for White Flare. Now straight to Phantasmal Flames, triple trick, super quick, and then we'll go to the next one of White Flare. So this one makes it a little easier in that sense. We just go see what we get. Another Flygon. I'm just gonna keep saying another because again, we do record these one after the other. So I think I've seen this bad boy 6 times today. I don't know, depends on the amounts. But he is repeated a lot, which is gonna happen with these sets, these tiny sets. Phantasmal Flames, 130 something card set. Not much to show, so you're gonna be getting cards over and over again of the same kind. We have another Flygon, but the Flygon hollow. That Blowtorch, we do need that Blowtorch, but in the full art version, we got the Punk helmet in a previous episode, previous video, but that's the only full art besides Empoleon that we need now. Other than that, there's another full art. There we go. Other than that, which I'll sleeve in a bit, because again, if it's gonna take the throne, I sleeve it quickly. I'll just leave it on the side when we're done. In the Empoleon and Blowtorch, we're missing 3 special illustration rares, and then 1 hyper rare. So we only got 6 cards to go, guys. 6 cards to go. So if that switch would have been a Blowtorch, would have been 1 less there. But again, making these difficult, not getting the cards that we need for the master set. Or at least we're down to the final 6. No longer 10, 12, 14. Sometimes the reverses and the hollows are the hardest because they don't come out. But here, small set, so they came out pretty easily. With our Oddish, Scared Oddish, and our Ambipom there. So, kind of grateful for that in one sense, but at the end, we said it in a previous video as well. This is basically just another Obsidian Flame set because only thing worthwhile here is the Charizards. Obviously, right now, the alts, some of them are 20 something bucks. Can't really say. I'm not expecting them to drop even more, but we are at the start of this type of thing, at least at the time of recording. So pretty sure if we get anything worthwhile that I show on screen, I'll end up showing you the price that would have been and the price that it is at the moment of recording. So last pack for these 9. Let's see. So we can keep going with White Flare. Got our Honchkrow and a Miss Magius. So 3 EXs of full art and illustration rare. These are sleeved, so not really surprising there, but it's pretty good. So next 9 for our White Flare cards, our White Flare sets. Let's see how these guys turn out again. With these, I do take it like this because again, we could get a God Pack. The one where we gotten the most God Packs is right here actually in White Flare, so I will be taking that a little slower for that same reason. But can't really say I'm expecting one, even though, like I said, these are from ETBs, so that possibility isn't not there. But it is a special set. That's where you're gonna be getting God Packs mostly. Ooh, Master Ball. Very good. So this one is actually a hit, and there's our EX. So Again, like we were saying, Pokeballs don't really count as hits because they're way more common than they were in Prismatic. So it changes that up there a little bit. Don't really count them anymore as super hits. When we were never really counted them as super hits anyways, but now the Pokeballs are basically nothing unless you're going for a master set or something like that. But out of that point, it's not really much of a big thing. I don't think there's any Pokeballs here like there are in Prismatic that are worth a good amount, like those evolutions, but doesn't mean you can't like them or want them. So there's our energy, our Liepard, another Pokeball, and just the Pokeball. Simisear Pokeball. Got so far 2 hits, you could say, with our Master and our EX. Because again, we might not like it, but the EX are hits in comparison to the Pokeballs. Because they do come out lesser, at least I think. There's a Pokeball. There's Trubbish! Our little boy Trubbish. I don't know if you guys are playing Pokemon ZA, but I don't play it either, but I saw a freaking reel or something where if you actually try to catch a Trubbish, he doesn't attack you or run away. He just stays there. He just stays there because he's like happy that someone wants to catch him. So I found that a little endearing, very cute, even though he is a trash Pokemon. And that's the same reason he's a trash Pokemon. So that's why people really wouldn't want to catch him. But I think he's a little cute little bag of garbage. But you can give trash to people if you're into that kind of thing of being like a troll or something. But again, that's in the game. I've never played it. Confirm to me if it's actually true or was that just some stupid edit or whatever that ended up happening, making it be like, it's not my Pokemon, or there's a Pokeball. It's a Pokemon already owned by the trainer, and it's like, it's out walking around and it's saying hi. So can't really say I know the difference at this point. I haven't played ZA, so let me know, guys. Let me know if I was tricked by the algorithm. But here we got our Purloin, Mandibuzz, our Galvantula. Nothing big so far, just the Trubbish, which obviously that's why he took the throne. Illustration rares, we'll just take down illustration rares here. And depending on the illustration rare, it'll take down another one that just happened in the round. So we'll see if that's worthwhile or not. Because again, if I get another illustration rare here that's better than Trubbish, it will be taking it down. But last pack for these 9. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile to show. If not, hey, another 9 down, another 18 to go. So got our Basculin, Pansear, and that's how we finish with Reshiram. Keeping it going on with Phantasmal Flames. Let's see how this one turns out for us. Round number 2. Here we can do a little quicker. Again, just go back with Dawn. Dawn's a good one to get. It's going to be pretty useful. But other than that, not really much comes out of these anymore. After opening so many of them, I'm already getting an opinion on it. So you guys could probably think what you think about Phantasmal, if you even have an opinion on it, depending on if you're opening or not. But right now, I've basically made an opinion with what they say you need to open up in order to get an SIR. I'm saying that's complete bull. But so far, out of everything we opened, we've only seen one SIR. And it says after 80, you should be getting one. But again, those types of things are just the percentages that you say and blah, blah, blah. But, and then it's not like it's a real countdown or a real thing that Pokemon is saying. Just people going to those counts, doing their own math. So they got lucky, or they probably got lucky, and we are just not lucky. Again, in the end, it all depends on that, if you're lucky or not. Because again, here, first hit from this round, just Oricorio, and we got 4 packs left. So after 5 packs, that's all we've got. Goes to show you that the ratio ain't always what it's cracked up to be. It doesn't mean you're going to be getting much. We are doing sleeves, so that does change up the things a little bit. But at the end, we have 36 packs, so we should be getting stuff from every round. Depends on how much stuff, though, so that's what is the thing that's changing here. Crocodile. There's another Oricorio. You can't get a different Oricorio because the other one is in the UPC. So if you want to see it, go ahead, go to the UPC video that we made. We had 4 different ultra premium collections. Make sure to check that one out. We did that not long ago. It should be up on the channel by the time you're seeing this video. So take a look, check it out. Let me know what you think. Come right back and watch the next video. But make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys know when you got something up there. But this one was just 2 Oricorios. Now, moving straight back to White Flare. At this point, I don't care which. I want to see something nice from either set. Again, something nice is an alt, obviously, or the rarities that obviously only show up here now. Oh, look, a Hilda. Was not expecting a Hilda there, but Hilda is a good one to be getting. And there's our Pokeball of Trubbish. So Trubbish right there with this Trubbish. I'm going to switch it out for Hilda by the end of this, so we'll see how that goes. But again, the thing about these is that they have their own special rarities. Or I think they're both still called hyper rare. But we could get the Zekrom, the Reshiram, or the Victini here. But other than that, in the one of Phantasmal Flames, we could get a Shelmet. I haven't seen this one in Illustration Rare. So, nice to see a different one. I'll switch it out right now because Illustration Rare swapping it out. But, nice little guy right there. Shelmet, taking Trubbish's spot. But again, switching it out illustration for illustration instead of the Hilda. She is a full art, but if nothing else would have come out, I probably would have switched her for that one. But from that point, nothing really big has come out. But again, like I was saying, in the Phantasmal Flames, we got the hyper rare. And I think they're both called hyper rares. I don't really know. You guys let me know. Or the prismatic rares, or whatever the hell they're called. Monochromatic rares in white and black. No idea. But you guys will let me know. Other than that, we have the gold hyper rare from Phantasmal Flames that we could also get. So we're looking for any of those special cards to come out, because at this point, neither of them have given us anything. This just trolls me so hard because I'm expecting it, but it doesn't come out. Got another Pokeball and nothing else. So it's just a troll at this point. Because it does happen. If you have the God Pack, you need to have the Hollow Energy, the Reverse Hollow Energy. So nothing really worthwhile showing up at this point. Oh, Heatmore. Got our Heatmore. Another nice illustration rare. I like this one a little because it has a Durant over there in the background watching. But we'll sleeve it up in a bit and put it not on the throne because still the Shelmet. Even though they got that same type of face kind of thing with the mouth happening too, I'll just leave the Shelmet there for now. Got our Oshawott, our Garbodor, another Pokeball with our Vanillite, and nothing else. 2 packs left. Again, quantity versus quality here with these packs so far. Happening both sides with Phantasmal and White Flare. Another Pokeball. Getting tired of Pokeballs. Again, it's been a while since we opened White and Black, but going straight back to it, you kind of realize what you hated about a specific set, and that's the thing. Don't really like the Pokeballs. Obviously, we need them, but at one point, you just get tired of seeing them because they take up spots. They take up those spots. But that's it. That's all we got for that one. But not horrible. Again, there's 4 Pokeballs here that we aren't counting. So in reality, we got 2 illustration rares, and a full art, because none of these, it's actually 5 Pokeballs. So, reality, we got those 3 things. So, that's the thing. So, next up, Phantasmal Flames. Fly through this one so we can just get the rest of it done. At this point, I'm just getting a little pissed off because we're not seeing really much of anything. Not from Phantasmal. Not from Phantasmal. And not from the other guy. But Dawn. There's our girl Dawn. Oh, I thought that was like something in the card. But that's just the flowers. There's flowers floating around here with her. Obviously, they got the girly girl here. Does the back look good too? It doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good centered. Maybe in the front here, it's a little too much on this side. But second SIR. The only other one that we've pulled is Rotom, but hey, Phantasmal Flames shutting me up after still way more than 80 packs, but still shutting me up. We have our Dawn alt art right there, taking the throne, and it's the freaking first pack of 9. That's what ends up happening. It's the first pack of 9. These are sleeved though, so maybe we get something else in here with these sleeved. That's the sleeved. That's the freaking alt that we've been waiting on. Because we got the case of the sleeved. And that's the one basically that's promised. It's not 100% promised, but you're more likely to get an SIR from a case of sleeved than you are to get an SIR from a case of booster boxes. So, that's our promised SIR. It's not even the best one. But it's the third best. Or no, it's the second best. It's the second best because the hyper rare is hyper rare. It's not SIR. But the difference between Charizard and her, right there, you can tell. The difference is super abysmal. Not even just regular abysmal. Super abysmal. But happy to see that one at least now. From getting nothing to this one something. We got our Rotom as well again. These are sleeved. So highs and lows that are going to be coming from these guys. You never know if you'll have something or not. Because remember the previous one was just, hey, Ludicolo. Ah, Ludicolo, happy Ludicolo. That changes everything. Just because, look at him. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Very nice card. And I don't think he's either expensive as well. That's the sad thing about these. These are pretty cheap. Price right there on the screen for y'all. Very pretty card. Love this guy. He is going in the back though because Dawn is taking the place. But we got that Ludicolo as well. Now, with what we got left, let's see if we can get another good thing. Ludicolo brightened up my day. More than Dawn did, honestly, because we already saw Dawn, because we already had it. Didn't pull it on video, but we already had it. Could have been anything else, but no, it's the same one. But Ludicolo definitely brightens my day a little bit more. That guy's a little happy guy. So, makes you a little happy as well. But we got 2 more packs for Phantasmal in this round. Because we have 1 left for White and for Phantasmal. Which in quality, now we can say Phantasmal winning. Quantity, who could beat White Flare at this point with quantity? Maybe just Black Volts. But, let's see. Again, this is a first parter, meaning Toxicity. Hey, Toxel after Toxicity and not Toxicity. So, there's our triple threat. Reverse Toxel, Holo Toxicity, and our illustration or Toxicity. So, that goes to show you, here in the sleeves, we got 2 illustrationers and 1 EX and an alt. So, not bad at all. Now let's see how our last rounds go. So guys, Ugo just gave me a little bit of information. Like I said, you guys already saw the comparison of that Charizard and that Dawn, but it's more than 10 times the difference in price. Again, when you have a SIR with that price range, and then you have an SIR with her price range, goes to show you, Master Ball. The only, hey, a little demigod. It goes to show you the only thing that's really moving this freaking set, or it's gonna move this freaking set, is Charizard. So, little info there for y'all. You're going to be opening up. We don't have Lullaby. It's Lullaby. You have it. So we don't need it. We're talking about these Master Balls because Ugo is still looking for freaking Master Balls from Black and White. So we thought we might have had it, but no, we don't have it. Goes to show you, we're still trying to finish it. See? Okay, so Prismatic is done, so we don't have to worry about that, the Pokeballs and the Master Balls, but Black and White has been a little different in that sense because, no trick there. It's been a little different in that sense because we haven't gotten lucky enough to pull them. Hey, there's another one. We forgot another EX, but hey, Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn. I'm not going to switch out Mandibuzz for Deerling. It's cuter. It's nice and more calm, and then freaking Mandibuzz is just a vulture that's gonna eat the dead Pokemon in the desert, so might as well just leave him there. Again, these freaking energies, dude, they get me stressed because I'm starting to think, hey, it's gonna be God Pack, and then it's absolutely nothing, not even a freaking EX or anything like that. So let's keep it going now with this because we're almost done. Not horrible, not quality. Quality is the issue here, but quantity, we're getting it. With White Flare, quantity is, a Salt One. Oh, and a Heart Clean. So, we're just missing a Pokeball or Master Ball there, but this guy's cool. Like a little ninja or a little worm. The only thing that changed, yeah. This one has the flowers open, or the leaves open. This one has the leaves closed, and he's more like ninja-esque. But it's one of those Pokemon where the first and the last evolution are happy, and the one in the middle is like pissed off, like leave me alone. I'm a teenager. So, I think maybe that's what the type of thing's happening there. But from that point, we're still getting the hits, guys. We're getting these hits. We're getting a bunch of stuff at least, but not stuff where we're missing. The only things we're missing now are Master Balls. So seeing the Master Balls is cool and all, and probability-wise, you're not going to get many Master Balls, but the ones we've gotten so far, which have been 3, that was our 3rd one, none of them have been useful to us at least. So our Hydrogen and 3 packs left here. Then we'll do a quick breakthrough with Phantasmal Flames because just like that, it changes super fast one from the other. Here we're doing the God Pack trade, and that's a horribly cut energy. Look at that. But we're doing the thing where we might get a God Pack or not, so it does take a little bit more time, but other than that, there we go. At least this, like I'm saying, this happens. You're at least getting some differences here. You're getting a Pokeball, but you are also getting an illustration rare, which here, the illustration rares are definitely what's moving the game. But let's see, last 2 packs. Will we get anything worthwhile here? There's our reverse and a freaking holo. And in our last pack, hoping for magic. Let's see, at least hopefully one more hit, one more something to come out here. If it's just a Pokeball, I'm gonna be pissed, but let's see. Hey, Vanillite! Haven't seen this one either in illustration form. So, nice cute little one that we haven't seen to take the throne at the end of White Flare. So, we're gonna finish with Phantasmal Flames. Hopefully we get something worthwhile here in these last ones. But we do have our part 2 coming up. So make sure, hey, Toga tomorrow. Make sure you pay attention, you're subscribed, you take a look, and you get added to the channel, guys, so you can see what we're getting. But Toga tomorrow came out right there. Let's see what else is gonna possibly show up here. With what we got left, again, these are sleeves, so hey, Dawn isn't the only thing that could come out. We could have a chance of something else to show up, but at that time, I don't know why I'm doing this damn thing. At that time, we don't know if absolutely anything else will come out. Because again, we only have those 2 so far. Let's see if something else comes out. There's our codes. Hopefully you guys are making use of these codes because it's the only reason why we're bothering to show them. If not, I wouldn't even waste my time showing them because it just takes up some part of the video. Just like I basically stopped sleeving on the camera because it does make the video a little longer, especially when it's just EXs that are coming out. So no point in sleeving EXs on screen. We got our DNC. And since we're not going to take down Dawn, no point in sleeving them Toga tomorrow either. So might as well just wait. There's our code. Our next one. We got 3 more packs after this bad boy. So we're going to see if these final 3 can give us a little something to spice up what's left. Charizard is the last pack. So we're going to see if that means anything. It's not like we organized it that way, but Charizard ended up being on the bottom. We got our Empoleon, which we need in freaking full art form, and he comes out in an EX form for us. But hey, that's kind of the thing that's ending up happening here. The one we need is not showing itself at this point. Dawn, double Dawn. I'll just put her right there, standing up like that. So we can just finish with our last pack, Charizard pack. Not put like that on purpose, but let's see if there was any nuance to it being there. Got our Nimble, the quick. Okay, it's Charizard. Hey, it's Charizard. You can't say anything about it. But our last 9 sleeved packs ended up having 6 hits. 1 illustration rare, 4 EXs, and a freaking full art. At least we got Dawn. Okay, quick recap. We're doing White Flare first because, again, we had 37 hits, not counting the freaking Pokeballs, which are 14 of them, which we're not going to show. So, total we have 23 hits, 2 of which are Master Balls. Then our EXs, Reshiram and Bouffalant being repeated. We had our Keldeo. Harlequin twice, and our 1 Hilda Girl, and a bunch of illustration rares, which all of these are illustration rares, so it goes to show you the illustration set. Trubbish, Sock, Shelmet, Heatmore, Minchow, Mandibuzz, Ferroseed, Deerling, Swadloon, and Vanillite. This one being my favorite out of all of them, because I haven't seen him. But then, other than that, not horrible either in Phantasmal Flames in quantity. It was 17, but look at all these EXs. 10 of them are EXs. Then we had our full arts, Switch and Dawn, being one of the Dons. Togedemaru, Toxtricity, Flygon, and my boy Ludicolo. And finally, ending the 80 packer or something ratio possibility, we got our Dawn SIR, which we already have, but now we have it again. So that's been the video, guys. I've been George Star. Let me know what you thought of it. Leave a comment, a like, a subscribe. It helps the channel, helps us to grow, helps to get in front of more people. So go ahead and share as well so we can have more people joining the community and seeing the types of hits that we're getting. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.